This is gonna be like a video about games I recently bought, part 32, right? I did 31 many weeks ago, right? So around September, right? So games I recently bought. Once in a while, like I'll do recent pickups, purchases, right? Like for video games, So if you like the content, like, share, subscribe. The first one here now is going to be a Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2, which is probably my most anticipated game from this year, right? Spider-Man 2 definitely. I had to get a day one or a day two. I believe, well, like in my area, it is the first day of a release. I was not expecting to find this game day one because usually they'll sell out like certain games, but Spider-Man 2 the game had the store had tons of copies of the game, right? Spider-Man 2, right, obviously takes place after Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2018. It does come in, like I'm lucky, I got the launch edition, right? So the launch edition, even though I didn't pre-order it, right? So yeah, and so far I'm 3 hours into the game, visually very impressive. Gameplay, right, that carries over everything like from the first game. Just better frame rate, different story, obviously, and yeah, those same mini side activities, etc. Right? So yeah, Spider-Man 2. Next one is going to be Scars Above. Scars Above, which is like some sort of science fiction, space horror type thing, semi-horror. It's not really full-on horror, but so Scars Above, the tone of the game reminds me a little bit of a Returnal, and I don't know, just the overall I feel for the game reminds me a lot of a Returnal. Scars Above, right, is more so about, it's more of like an adventure. It's not like a roguelike, right? But it's like some sort of some sort of adventure, a third person adventure action game, right? Elemental weapons are very important. For example, you get ice element, fire, acidic elements, and a shock, right? Electricity, right? And the environments, the different areas or biomes that you go to, right? Lots of attention to detail, right? Scars Above, it is, like a double, it's not like a triple A game, so it's a double A, right? But, Scars Above, default price, like, it's a very good price, right? So this is not like a full price game, $80 game, right? It's a half that, right? Because it's not a triple A. But still, Scars Above, it is impressive. Yeah, it is impressive. A little bit repetitive with some annoying puzzles here and there, right? A level design could be, could be a better, but yeah, Scars Above. Right beside it is going to be Doom Eternal, which I got a couple of days ago. Doom Eternal, great price as well. Like always, every time I see this game, it is very overpriced. But Doom Eternal, I believe this one came out 2020, same year as the pandemic, right? So Doom Eternal, if you guys know Doom, right, fast-paced first-person action, right? Slicing through enemies, killing enemies, tons of enemies. This one added that weird climbing sequence, right? There is some weird climbing sequence. But Doom Eternal, though, like, is very fun so far. Like, what I played, 4 hours of it. It is really, really, really fun. And, the heavy metal instrumental, like, in the background, the art style, the visuals, the sound, everything, like, about the game is very impressive, right? The mechanics, movement, etc. Right above it, this game is a Thief, which I don't know much about this game, but it was like a great price, $10. A Thief. I believe this is one of the earliest PS4, Xbox One titles, going back to 2013, late 2013, 2014. But Thief, I believe it's like some sort of a stealth game. It's like a stealth game mostly, and from what I remember. Like it took place in the 18th century or 17th century, one of them. Thief right beside it is WWE 13, Wrestling 13. I like to say wrestling because, like when I say WWE, like it sounds like some sort of a tongue twister. But WWE 13, right? Like I had 12, and I have a 2K14, but I never had 13. I never had 13. 14, I remember had a huge roster. The roster was massive. Like in 14, the roster was huge. 13, I'm not sure of, but it has a CM Punk here, like in the cover. CM Punk from that 2012 era, right? So yeah, but wrestling, games I played that because of the cool ass entrance, the customizations, and the wrestling and the fighting, visually very impressive and all that. And yeah, right beside is going to be Gran Turismo. I'm not sure which Gran Turismo this is. I am not sure. Sorry for the constant pauses, but Gran Turismo, the real driving simulator. This one I bought last week. The last Gran Turismo game I played was probably one of the early ones, like for the PS2. So Gran Turismo 2 or Gran Turismo 3. So it's like one of the earliest ones. That was one of the earliest games that I played. But a Gran Turismo driving simulator. They had the recent one, the Gran Turismo, was it 8? A Gran Turismo 7 for the PS5. So I believe since this one is for PS4, I believe it is Gran Turismo 6 or Gran Turismo 5. I'm not sure. The last one is going to be Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3, like I have so many Borderlands on my backlog. I have a Borderlands 1, I have Borderlands 2 to play. I got Borderlands, the prequel series, and this one. So, a Borderlands, right? Like what I love about a Borderlands is the looting system. I like the looting system, the upgrade system, the crafting system, etc. So, yeah, Borderlands 3. I'm so far only at 2 hours into the game. So, I don't know how it's gonna go, how the rest of it is gonna go. But Borderlands 3, so far are very fun, right? So yeah, games I recently bought part 32. Part 32. I'm gonna probably I leave down below 31, like in the comments or a description, right? So the biggest one here is obviously Spider-Man. For me, it's Spider-Man 2023. Spider-Man 2 2023. Boo-boo. So yeah, Spider-Man definitely. I can't wait to play some more of it, right? Spider-Man 1, I was amazing. I was amazing. And Spider-Man 2, based on our reviews and just how Insomniac's track record, Spider-Man 2 is going to be epic and amazing. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Part 32. Thank you.